What is every Bostonian's favorite thing to see on the news? Storrowings! God, they're funny. If you're not from Boston, we have these very, very low-hanging bridges on Storrow Drive that will rip the top right off of any vehicle above about 11 feet tall. So it all starts when James and Helen Storrow, living on Beacon Street in the Back Bay, decide that the tidal basin of the Charles River should be filled in because instead of the stinking smell of sewage and low tide in their wealthy neighborhood, they would like to see parks and a communal place for people to gather. They donate lots and lots of money to dam up the Charles River. We can reclaim the tidal flats on either side. Cambridge actually ends up putting MIT on their side. On the Boston side, there's a park. And by the 1920s, 1929, the Boston Pops will perform there for the first time. By the 1930s, you can rent sailboats there, and everything's going great. Unfortunately, James passes away in the middle of the 1920s. And so Helen, who wants to see his vision realized, donates $1 million, which is a lot of money in the 1920s, to the city of Boston for these gorgeous parks. By the 1940s, Boston has decided, let's ram a highway through these parks. We'll put Storrow Drive right there. You can zip up and down the city. And probably the loudest and most vocal opponent of this was Helen Storrow, said absolutely not over my deceased body. So they kind of have to wait for her to kick the bucket. And when they finally get her out of the way in the 1950s, they install Storrow Drive, which they name after James Storrow, her husband, in the most insulting manner possible. Her spiritual revenge is to make sure to get into the heads of the designers of the road, and for some reason they make insanely low bridges and give us the gift every September 1st of watching a U-Haul's roof get smashed to pieces.